Hi everybody, how you all doing today? Today I will be showing the tamarind tree. Oh, that was a beautiful yellow butterfly. Anyways, back to the tamarind tree. And I got this tree about 5 or 6 years ago, going on 6 I think. And you can see it grew pretty well. And this year is the first year that wants to give us some fruit. And you can see the pie right there in the middle of the picture. What is really nice about this tamarind tree that you can use up the new leaves. You can eat them. You can cook with it like a fish soup, and also the flowers are edible. And I made the recipe last year. I cooked it up with fish and these leaves and flowers. The only thing you have to be mindful that green spiders also love to hide in the leaves and flowers. They kind of like chameleons when it comes to hiding. And last year I almost cooked the spider into the soup. So just make sure to check it very well before you put it in your soup. I was lucky enough that the spider started to move. So you can see these are all edible. Actually taste like French sorrel, and it's kind of like a tart flavor, and it's a pleasant flavor. There is many benefits to this tree, and it's a very useful tree. The only damn part of this tree that if you don't have a big space in your yard, it's maybe not for you. And I'm questioning myself as well, that as much as I love the tree and I love all the benefits and that I can cook from the leaves and finally we can actually taste the fruit, the only problem, this is gonna go huge. It's gonna grow huge, so I will have to trim it in the future a lot. I see a lot of trimming in my future to try to contain it. Otherwise it would take up more than half of our yard, I believe. I saw a mature one at Marco Island a couple of years ago, and that was by far the biggest tree that I ever seen. And that was a tamarind tree. They live a long life. The tamarind trees can live over 300 years, and they can grow very tall, close to 100 feet, and even the circumference is like huge. And so one of those trees that you will need the space, they will grow very big. The polyphenols in the tamarind have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. I made a recipe, you can check out the other video, and it turned out super delicious. Everybody loved it, and I'm looking forward to actually make the recipe once again this year. These are still too little, these leaves, I believe, but once they grow a little bigger, we can cook once again that soup. As I was reading up on the health benefits, the pulp of the fruit also may help to lose body weight, may help reversing fatty liver disease. So it get like a very high vitamin C content as well, which is really helps with the free radicals. It just it helps overall with your skin and acne and all that. But once again, I'm just saying as I'm researching, and I put, just do your own research and don't take anybody's words for it, of course. Better to do your own research. And but I do love this tree as a specimen. Cannot take very well for cold weather, and you can see it lost all its leaves this winter time. Not like all the tree, but kind of like yellowed off. And what happens then? This thing just comes off very easily, but new leaves coming out. And I bought the tree. I would say the tree itself was like this big, like a little twig when I got it, and it was like $5. And now 5+ years later, the tree, it's about 6 years or so, flowered already 2 years, but the first year it did not keep any pods, and this is the first year that actually will give us some fruits, and hopefully we can taste it before something's gonna take it. I would like to know if it's a sour or sweet tamarind variety. My guess it's gonna be a sour, but that's no problem because we can still use it up very well. It's just gonna be more acidic tasting, but maybe with some miracle fruit that can turn very, very sweet taste. The tree is very interesting, the way that it closes up almost like a mimosa by the nighttime, and it opens up to photosynthesize during the day. So it's very interesting how much it moves during the day. Now it's just opening up now. I also used up the tree to mount orchids on it. You see, this was all, look at that, how many I had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flower spikes. You can see it's a little still wintertime, got a little too much sun. You can see it kind of too much for the orchid, but now at summertime it will thicken up with leaves, and it will give a lot more filtered light for the orchid. Altogether, I would definitely plant it again. I see a lot of trimmings in my future, but it's just such a useful tree because you can use up almost all parts of the tree that because of that I wouldn't change it. Yeah, the space wise it's not very smart to plant it where there is a small space, or do not probably plant it close to a building and all that, because they amazing how big they get. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And this was just a quick video just to get away from the housework and just to have some fun in the garden. But this was fun to just take a quick break and enjoy the garden for a little bit. Hopefully you will enjoy the video also, and see you guys later. Have a great day. Look how fast it goes. You can pick from this Jamaican cherry, Panama berry, strawberry tree. There's so many to be picked. I need to have the time. The birds cannot keep up. That's how much berry this one contains. By the way, I do have a tamarind recipe, tamarind leaf and flower recipe. If you wanna check out my other video. I cooked it last year the very first time. It turned out super delicious. And I will see you guys later. See you. Bye.